Hello, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Butterfly, but you can call me Fly. And we're of course here today on Minecraft, as it's Minecraft Monday, and this is episode 33 of the Minecraft Let's Play series. Previously here, we began the remodeling of the entire woodland mansion here. We've gotten all of this bridge going. We've got a whole path going here from the kingdom. And then on top of that, I've gone ahead and torn out the entire interior here. So today what we're going to go ahead and do is actually just work on the mansion here, just kind of tidy it up a little bit, fix up some windows and all that sort of jazz, and just kind of give something that the dogs can just have something in this place. That way it's not just an empty floor. If you guys would like to go ahead and check out episode 32, however, I'll have an info card up here above my head. You guys can go ahead and check that one out and then come back to this one if you'd like to, or follow this one through and then head back to that one. But as I said, we're gonna go ahead here today and work on an interior for this place. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and start by tearing these out. What I wanted to go ahead and do is kind of break up the color in here a little bit. It's kind of just one flat color, so I figured I'd go ahead and do a little bit of this, and I think it looks a lot nicer doing that. And then I'll probably, what I may do is just make these windows here a little bit bigger up top there, and then just leave these ones the same. And from there, what I want to go ahead and do is also add some sort of skylights. That way it's not just one like black abyss up there. So we're gonna have to figure out a design for that here in the future, but for right now we're just working on most of the things down here. I've gone ahead and added all these pillars. I think they look pretty nice, but I am having a little bit of trouble figuring out what I want to do over here to kind of light it up. One of my ideas is I might just add a large dinner table here for all the dogs, have a bunch of chairs so I can have a bunch of candles all over it, probably add a chandelier somewhere over top of it. But over here it should be a little bit easier to go ahead and keep it a little bit more well lit, as I'm gonna go ahead and most likely change the entire ceiling into like a skylight sort of deal. And I'm not really gonna be over here too often during the night, hopefully, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. I shouldn't have really any mobs spawning over here, as we have all these torches. Kind of nice. Half of this build is kind of just kind of recycling a lot basically with this build. Everything that I am using for it is what I've gained. I've gained a lot of dark oak, so my game plan for the large dinner table is to kind of just use the dark oak that I've got. You guys will see whenever we get to that point. And then down here, what I'm going to go ahead and do is add windows throughout all of this to kind of oversee this entire view here. These windows over here, I didn't intend on doing anything special with them. I'm just doing the same exact style as these ones without the sort of thing on the outside here, the little overhang. And what I think I might actually do with this episode is just use this episode as just kind of like tidying things up, finishing things off with the whole entire remodel. And then in another episode, we're going to go ahead and redecorate the inside, adding all the furniture and all that jazz, and then bringing all the dogs in. So this episode, we're just tidying it up, fixing all the other things that was left over from the previous live stream here with this. So far, what I have in mind for all the interior is I have a dinner table all throughout there. Over there, I'll kind of add like a little living room sort of style thing. I might just throw a TV in there. I don't know. I mean, I know the dogs might need some entertainment. You never know. I might even add a couple of those throughout the entire place. So maybe we'll do like one over in that area, then one over in this area. Then I'm not entirely sure what I might add in this large area that's going to be under the skylight then. But we'll go ahead and figure all that out in the long run. And then down here, it might sound weird, but I might add some sort of like indoor dog park sort of thing. And we'll think of something to go ahead and add throughout this entire area, because as of right now, I really don't have any other ideas besides like dinner table and lounge areas, and then sort of like a dog park, I guess. Making these windows is definitely a pain though with this stick drift here. Last Minecraft Mondays live stream, it was definitely a struggle to go ahead and do anything with this stick drift, but we're making it work. So all I'm really doing here is just throwing up the dirt pillar so I have something to place these logs against, and of course we just break it. And I don't have enough glass for all these windows, so I'm gonna have to go ahead, run back and get the glass to go ahead and finish up these windows here. We actually had some lightning there a little bit ago, but I was kind of scared and got rid of it fast. Just went to bed because I thought it was gonna like strike the mansion or strike one of these trees around here and just cause an entire forest fire. Luckily, we are safe and sound. The floors are all filled in, had a lot of holes everywhere in this place, but I believe everything is all fixed up and repaired. All the windows are fixed up. Everything that I intended on adding is fixed up. Got all the pillars. Still am thinking about what to do there. Have yet to figure out like everything that I want to go ahead and add to this place. So I'm gonna brainstorm some other ideas and hopefully have it all figured out and ready to go for the next episode, which I intend on doing up for next Minecraft Monday. But I'm gonna go ahead, run back to the kingdom, grab some sand to make the windows here, and that should be about it for this episode. Really gotta love this stick drift. It really makes it hard. Honestly wish here with the glass that it had that sort of, honestly I don't know what edition of Minecraft it is, but it's the style that just gets rid of all these lines in the middle. I think it looks so much nicer if it didn't have that. I mean, it does kind of go away whenever you get further away from everything, but I don't know, I think it would look so much nicer if that wasn't a part of it. Kind of takes away from the whole point of having the windows. Wow, this really did take up a lot more glass than I expected. I was only gonna bring a stack here. And voila, this should be it. Now back there, what I plan on going ahead and doing is centering it and adding a balcony out onto here. So we're just gonna have like a walkway. I've yet to figure out exactly how I wanna do this. So we're just gonna wait it out until the next episode here. And we're just gonna have a nice little pad to go ahead and check out the entire little bit of path that we can see, the entire sort of lake that we got going on here. That's basically it to this view. Heading up here, it looks pretty nice. We haven't really had any mobs spawn up here, none at all. Then again, we do have all the torches all over the floor, so probably a big help in that part. But yeah, so far the upper half here is looking pretty snazzy. I'm digging all the pillars here and there. I was thinking about maybe adding like a large pillar somewhere here in the middle, but since it's gonna have the skylight, probably like throw a large pole here, or I might flip-flop it here and we might do some trees up here, like a nice little dog park sort of tree spot up there. Dogs like their trees and all that. So then down here, flip-flop it and add like a large pole down here. Nothing too deep. I'll probably put like slabs on the inside and just fill in a large section of space there with that maybe. And over here I still have yet to go ahead and figure out what I want to go ahead and do with this area, so we're gonna have to brainstorm a couple ideas and hopefully by the next episode we have that all figured out. But that is it for this episode. We have finally tidied up the mansion. We've gotten it all cleaned up, added all the extras to it except for the balcony of course and the skylight. Other than that, it's basically all done and ready to go for the dogs and the interior. With that, that is it for episode 33. As I said before, if you guys would like to check out episode 32, I'll have that down in the description below. You guys can go ahead and check that one out. It's basically just the start of this entire build, and we've kind of been going at it for a couple weeks now. Went ahead and fixed up some other things here and there throughout this entire time span, but it is all finally done and ready to go except for the interior and the balcony and the skylight. But all that will be done in the next episode, and then we'll go ahead, get the dogs in here, and start the breeding so we can go ahead and have a very large dog family, and this puppy playhouse can live to its full potential here, and hopefully be a good one. Hopefully be a really cool build here in the end. As of right now, it's looking a little bit bland, but I'm going to go ahead, brainstorm some ideas to go ahead and add to this build, and hopefully it all turns out nice in the end. With that, peace out, Monarch Militia, and as always, spread love, radiate positivity, and try to smile. See ya.